Okay, time to do Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis, an exclusive on GameAnyone.com. Unlike the original walkthrough I did on this game, this time I'm going to be getting everything, all the emeralds. Even if actually I don't really agree with the fact of getting everything in here, since you don't change anything apart from the ending, which is not even good. I basically try to get all the good stuff, the emeralds in this case, when I get something really important, like the Super Sonic stage in Sonic 2 or Sonic 3. In Sonic 3 is even more necessary, since you need to be Super Sonic in order to get the actual ending and also to play more levels. A couple of additional levels as Super Sonic. Actually one, right? So that's why I bothered to get the emeralds in that game, but not in this one. But it's not hard. Also, there are 6, not 7, unlike the other games. Oh, there was a little bit of luck. Alright, the first emeralds are very easy to get. I usually follow certain arrows with the rings. Sometimes they are useful, but that happens in other levels, not in this one. This one is quite short, as you can tell. Alright, gotta continue. It doesn't really matter, this game is easy in general. You don't require so many lives. Just in case, I'll be playing all the classic Sonic games, since I did walkthroughs on them back in the day. I'm doing the first one right now, I'll be doing the second one quite soon, and of course I'll be doing my favorite Sonic game of all time, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I actually prefer to consider those two games as one. I'll be doing both the Sonic run and the Knuckles run, since you play different levels, the difficulty is increased in the case of Knuckles. So I think it is worth playing it twice, because it's basically a completely different adventure. The ending is different, the final boss is different, so it's fine. Really got 6 lives. Nothing to worry about in that sense. And as a whole, this game is easy, as I told you. Alright, got it. Oh well. Wow, I broke the game. I actually broke the game. I'm able to play the bonus game. Fine. And that's one of the arrows. But the emerald is right here. You don't need to be a genius to realize. Just in case, guys, probably already made this mistake, calling these rings coins. It wouldn't be the first time I make that mistake. If I already made it, well, there you go. You have no reason to make fun, I realized. So I'll be calling them coins a lot. I know I'm not the only person who makes that mistake, and I failed to get a continue just by 2 rings. Well, I'll try not to mention this ring so often for me not to be calling them coins after all. But as I said before, I'm not the only person who makes that mistake. That's what you get for playing too much Mario. Okay, fuck this. Let's go up there. There's an extra life up there. I'm so good at this, so I don't need it. Actually, speaking of the, breaking walls and stuff, I actually have a ROM hack of Sonic 1 in which you can spin dash. Of course, doesn't make so much of a difference. Probably makes the gameplay a bit easier and more comfortable, but I insist, this game is easy, as well as this boss. So with this I completed the first zone. I'll be doing 2 zones per video. They're gonna be long enough for you to enjoy. Considering that this game has 6 zones, I'll be covering 2 in each video. Will make a lot of sense. Marble Zone. I actually like this area. It's not hard. I like the environment. The music is fine. I don't get boners, but it's not bad. Probably the only thing I don't like from this game is the length of each zone. I mean, 3 levels. I think it's a bit too much. I actually like the idea from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is to deal with 2 levels only, but the levels are long enough, of course, with 0 checkpoints. That's probably an attractive proposal. Sonic 2 also had 2 acts per zone, but they were very short. I don't know, people say Sonic 2 is the best. I disagree. I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles is definitely the best 2D Sonic ever created. For length, because of the length, because of the variety of levels it provides, unlike Sonic 2. Because of the music, because of the bonus stage, which is very attractive, unlike the second one. I don't know, there are several points for me to focus on, for me to say that Sonic 3 is the best, unlike what most of people think. This one is okay, as I said before, but it has this little problem of being too short, having too few zones, and 3 levels for each of those. Alright, this level was quite short as well. Alright, this one is pretty straightforward, as you can tell. Right now it's rotating exactly in the position I don't want it to rotate. There we go, making little progress. Oh, it's rotating really fast. I hardly have some time for getting rid of these diamonds or whatever they are. Of course, I'm not even bothering with rings. I don't care about the continue. I used to be a ring whore in these bonus games. I mean, I am a ring whore in gameplay itself, in actual levels, but not in here. 3 out of 6. How the task is complete. Remember, you can get to the bonus games in the first 2 levels of each zone. The third one is not possible because you have to fight the boss. And those giant rings are not available in the last zone in Scarp Brain. So you have to gather them all during the first 5 zones. In other words, you have 10 tries. You can fail up to 4 times even. Alright, this part is not difficult at all. Looks very scary because of the lava chasing you all the time. That's pretty sure, as you can tell as well. Okay, that was unnecessary. Okay, I'll be taking my time in this part because I'm actually planning to come back and do this again. There are a couple of secrets behind a wall. I want to get them. Just because. This one right here. Of course, that little platform attracts you and okay, make you realize you can get a lot more stuff here. If you don't like it, well, I couldn't care less. There's no speedrun. You know, I always received a lot of complaints when I did this walkthrough, especially the Master System version of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I'll be doing quite soon. And I did a live stream on not so long ago. A lot of people getting really butthurt, saying, "Oh, Sonic is all about speed. Why are you fucking grabbing all the rings?" Man, Sonic is a platformer. First of all, the rings are meant to be grabbed. So I don't really understand the point of wanting me to speedrun every single Sonic game I play. Sonic is a platformer in the first place. You get items. Items are there to be gathered, regardless of the time it takes. So there you have it. If Sega wanted me to speedrun this shit all the time, they would eliminate the coins, they would eliminate every single of those items. It would be a lot smoother gameplay, and here you can tell a lot of traps that take time to go through. It's not just a matter of jumping and running and spin dashing and whatever. And here it's a pure platforming skills required, which includes patience. What those guys didn't have at all. That's probably they sucked ass at Sonic because they were in a hurry trying to run through these traps in which you are not supposed to run. Of course now I'm running because I'm invincible. Otherwise you have to wait and take it like a man. What else? You're a fucking idiot. So yeah, before you think of making such a stupid comment, think about what I said. Things are there to be grabbed. Things are there to be gathered. And not everything is really smooth for Sonic to be running all the fucking time. Alright, let's go for the 4th Emerald. This one is a bit more complicated, I think. Or not. Probably I'm getting confused with another one. I don't want to rotate it all the time, man. Alright, that's a trap. Follow the rings. Ah, that's the arrow. That helps. There's another arrow. Alright, here we go. Oh well. Oh well. I can do this. There we go. Okay, wasn't hard, except for that one part. Oh, of course I got. Continue out of the rings. Four out of 6. Good job. So in the next zone I can actually finish to collect all the emeralds. You know, Sonic games I have never tried out myself are Sonic Advance series. I mean, I have played it a couple of times and never even bothered trying to beat them all. I would play them at some point. It'll be really interesting. I know the gameplay is pretty similar except for the cartoonish graphics, but I mean, they are better than Sonic 4. Anything is better than Sonic 4. I remember someone was butthurt because I said Sonic 4 sucks. Well, it does suck. Sonic 4, the title says... Well, Sonic 4, it's supposed to be a sequel of Sonic 3. We are expecting new levels, new abilities. Well, we got new abilities in there, but where are the new levels? We were dealing exactly with the same pieces of shit from Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Sonic 4 should have been named like Sonic Remake HD whatever, just like the Street Fighter game, because it was a remake. They were a redone version of the older levels, with some improvements if you will, with some little changes, but literally little changes. Sonic 4 shouldn't have been called Sonic 4. It's not a real sequel, it's a fucking remake. If people are butthurt about it, well, they're faggots. That's all you gotta say about it. I mean, the game is not bad, but don't try to make us believe it's a fucking sequel if it's not. Make new levels, a longer game. I mean, what's the point of episode 1? Of course, episode 2 is gonna be a remake of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, since the first one was a remake of Sonic 1 and 2. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Or episode 2, it's basically the same set of pieces of shit levels, but playing as either Tails or Knuckles, or Shadow, or whatever. Doesn't matter the name of the character. That's either one theory or the other. More remakes, or just the same piece of shit playing as different character. Sonic Colors was a better game, with 2D aspects on the DS version. Right, I'm getting close to the end. There we go. Oh well. Just in case, man. It's a checkpoint. I don't want to run any risk. Okay, there you go. 2 zones out of 6 completed. So next time I'll be doing Spring Yard Zone and the Labyrinth, so probably the most annoying area in the entire game. Oh well, I decided to play this, I have to take it like a man. Thanks for watching guys, see you later.